welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado. That's about a half an hour north of Denver. My name is Larry Vickers. Today we're sitting in a very unique truck from the standpoint that it's four-wheel drive, and therefore we're substantially higher off the ground. This is a Freightliner M2 106 with just a little over 23,000 miles. It's a 2018. So the purpose of this video today, the main focus is I want to show you exactly what you're going to be seeing when you're sitting in the driver's seat, because I realize a truck this size can be intimidating to some people. So let's take a look. So as you notice, we are substantially higher off the ground. Well, there's a huge safety advantage to that. I mean, if you'll notice the size of the windshield, we can sure see things both coming at us from the front and also from the sides as well. Now, if we take a look at the mirrors, for example, you'll notice that there's two of them, okay, one high and one low. Well, if we look at the low one, you're able to see what is exactly in your blind spot. So that is a safety advantage right there. Now, in addition to that, if we come on across and take a look at the backup camera, which is right above me, and you can leave it on all the time as it's set to do now, you can see what's coming along both sides and is directly behind you. So when you're sitting in the driver's seat, you basically have a 360-degree view of what's going on around you. So that's a really large safety advantage that we have. If you could want to compare that to even like a pickup truck, the safety advantage in this is huge. So as we're sitting here, a couple of things to notice as well. We're sitting on air ride seats, and we can adjust those to however fits our needs. So that's a comfort level there. Now the dash is wraparound. You see how it's not flat? This dash wraps around. So when we're sitting here, that makes things very accessible to us. For example, let's go over some of these gauges. Right here is where we turn the four-wheel drive on. So that's easily reachable here. As we come on over, cruise control is located right here. Now right here is for the windows. These buttons do that. Intermediate marker lights right here. Now this is four-wheel drive. It is also an automatic transmission. So it's simple, reverse, neutral, and drive. And we simply turn on our parking brake here. As we come on over, mirror heaters are located here. This locks the differential. This is the dump valve. So you're able to let all the air out of the back. An example of when we would use that is when we would go hook up our trailer. We could dump the air out, back in, and then put the air back in to assist us in hooking up the trailer. This does have an upgraded stereo system put in. It also has an air supply if your trailer has air brakes, all that's set up and ready to go already. As we come on down, basic climate control located here, with our trailer brake located right there. As we come up, we can see it's ready to go for a CB radio. And as we pan across, the previous owner did put a TV right above the passenger seat. So there's already a couple of add-ons that the previous owner did to the truck. Another thing, when we're sitting in the driver's seat, if we could view right along the side, we can see there's the button for the heated and vented seats. In addition to that, you'll see the switch for the lumbar system. So you can put more air or take air out in the back of the seat. So if you combine all those things, this really makes those long 12, 13-hour trips really feel basically like just a quick shot to the grocery store and back. So that's what the interior looks like. Let's go ahead and jump out and take a look outside. And we'll go ahead and start directly in front of the truck. So this really gives us a good view to show you how elevated this particular truck is. All right, and a couple more add-ons that he put on. This grill guard is a monster. All right, that's going to protect the entire front end of the truck. It's very tough and obviously going to last a very long time. Tow hooks located here, plus a winch was installed up front. Aftermarket fog lights located here and here. Underneath the hood is a Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It offers 350 horsepower, 1,050 foot-pounds of torque. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This truck is stock number 5U211392. It has Bridgestone tires on it. As you can see, they're huge. They are 385 65 R22.5. Now, with the truck being elevated like this, it kind of allows us to see some things that we don't traditionally see when we're doing the videos. For example, if we accidentally leave lights on, things of that, and the batteries die, right here is where we can jump those. So we don't have to tear all that behind to jump it. We can do it from right there. And I'll show you where the batteries are here in a second. Furthermore, right here are the front airbags. Now, as we start to walk around, right underneath here is the block heater. We're kind of getting into that time of year where we're going to have to start thinking about using that. So that's right here. Underneath here is a trickle charger. An example of when we would use that, if we're in our travels in a night and we want to run the lights or the DVD player, we can plug that into a 110 outlet, and that assists the batteries in maintaining power. It comes with two 50-gallon fuel tanks, one here, one on the opposite side. Now, as the truck is sitting in rest, that fuel's going to balance itself out. But when you go to fuel up the tanks, you're going to want to do that on an independent basis. Here is the DEF tank. That holds up to 6 gallons. You can get approximately 325 miles per 1 gallon of DEF. Some things to look at from the driver's side. The truck comes with auto chains. Right there is the switch for that. So you only use auto change in extreme conditions. And you only go 10 to 15 miles an hour. So as stated, that's only for extreme conditions. Here is the key. When you start your truck, turn it about halfway. Okay, let those gauges go all the way over and all the way back, and then start it. If we get in a hurry and start that truck prematurely, there is a chance that it will kick a code that simply doesn't exist. Now, right up there is a tuner. Okay, this truck is not deleted. That's simply a tuner to let you know what's going on underneath the hood in your travels. A couple of more things. This pedal here, you press that to adjust the steering wheel. Furthermore, right here is a kill switch. As much electricity is running through the truck, it's just a general good practice to go ahead and kill that kill switch when you're done with your travels. Right here is the adjustment for the air ride seats. As we take a look in the back seat, as you can see, it's set up to a seat, but you can make it into a bed simply by pushing a button. and back up again. Now, I did mention that the batteries are a little bit hard to get to. They're actually located right here. There is a large amount of storage area on this truck. There are 3 separate components. We take a look inside the front one. You can see it's already lined. In addition, there's a hookup for an air hose. Yet another upgrade the previous owner did. I mentioned the stereo system was an upgrade. Well, he put speakers on the outside as well. So the logic for that is if you're camping, things of that nature, and you want to listen to the radio while you're outside of the truck, it already has 2 speakers located on each side. Now, as we take a look directly behind, a unique thing about the Summit Hauler conversion is this bed is made of aluminum. That's not steel. So as time goes on, this isn't going to rust. It's going to look very similar to what it does today. Now, right here is where you hook up the lights for a gooseneck trailer. That backup camera uses the Voyager system. So if you want to hook up a couple additional cameras to it, you would hook those up right here. As you can see, it's set and ready to go for a gooseneck trailer. And as we continue to go forward and up, you can see a backup camera located right in between those 2 speakers. There are steps installed right here, one on the other side, to assist us in getting in the bed of the truck. As you can see, it's a 2018. The truck is basically brand new with the exception that he did put so much aftermarket stuff on it. It is metallic black and it does have gold specks in it, which really dress the truck up. As we take a view down here, you can see just how much room this truck offers. In addition, we can get a shot of the DVD player from down here. As we take a look inside the passenger seat, we have access to the air filters located under here. This seat is also air ride. So in conclusion, as you can see, a very rare and unique truck that we have on the market today, one I feel very blessed to be able to offer you. If you have any other questions about it, please feel free to reach out to me. My cell phone number is 970-370-4067. The work extension 303-684-3404. Feel free to email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com.